everybody, welcome back after a fell of a weekend at Chicagoland, which one last time I am sorry about. But I'm going to make it up with a Mopar Nationwide Series race here at the Michigan International Speedway for the running of the CARFAX 250. And yes, we are back on, now we're on the repaved Michigan International Speedway. Going to be some great side-by-side racing. Hopefully won't have a big time wreck, but we'll see what happens though. And we do have some new paint schemes that will be shown during the race, but we will get ready to get going. Ready for this race. Jacob Rodriguez is on the pole in the 34, looking for probably one of his first good runs of the season. The Alexandra Jones on the outside. It's a good opportunity for those two drivers to get a good run. Eric Burden, new driver. Blake Cooper, a veteran. Zach Carlson, Sean Hindley right there on the screen as well. Got a 12-lap race around Michigan. This isn't a long race at all. Kind of surprised by the short length, but that's what it has. And there goes the pace car by. So if a wreck happens, this could be huge. Track position is key in this race then if it's only 12 laps. But it is a big time track. But here's your starting lineup for today's CARFAX 250 here at Michigan. We are back. Jacob Rodriguez, Alexandra Jones on the front row, a couple of Chevy Impalas following behind the Dodge Charger pace car. And the pace car takes that left-hand turn down pit road here at Michigan on the new repaved track. We're going to race here at Michigan. The field rolls by. Drivers are ready to get back to racing. And the green flag is out. And we are racing here at Michigan. And just ignore my sniffling. I have a very stuffy nose. I'm trying to do the best I can with it. But we have a first taker to the inside. Jessica Lawrence are making the 3 wide on Pichu London and Brock Banta. Brother Brody Banta just stuck under him. And we got 3 wide battle for the lead. Jacob Rodriguez could not hold it. Storm down the back straightaway. And Eric Burton in that Sonic number 7 GoDaddy car. Trying to get a good run. Taking the lead right off the bat. But here comes Zach Carlson. It's going to be a lot of passing, looks like. Remember, if caution comes out, this could be huge because there's not many laps of racing that could happen. Zach Carlson is going to get help from Willow Livingston and Jessica Lawrence, and Zach Carlson is going to lead lap 1. Carlson still looking to go over or forget about what happened at Dover when he was racing for the win, trying to pick up that first win. We got 4 wide. That doesn't usually work out that well. Speaking of well, there's Danny Wells. Oh, they got to be careful. Oh, and the points leader's around. Aaron Williams around. Oh, huge crash. Alexandra Jones is around. Brody Phantom spun out. He yelled out. And how did nobody get hit? I don't think there's anybody with damage. What in the world? Oh, Cody Lamas has some damage. Charles Jackson does. Trent Dunham has a lot of damage. In the back qualifying effort. He's in the back already. There's Jack Richards with his new paint scheme. See if anybody else is back here. There's Corey O'Malley. And there's points leader Aaron Williams. He does have some side damage. He did hit the wall. There's Brody Banta. He had some damage. Alexandra Jones started on the outside pole. And Dylan Young is back in the wall somewhere. He got hit. Zach Carlson led him back to the line. And there's a new paint scheme. Mark George with a Retro Dale Jr. paint scheme. Very nice paint scheme. There's Red Bell. Going to be running this paint scheme probably for a while. Good paint scheme for the 51, the Wesco. Yeah, it's Wesco. Just making sure. Oh, 62 has damage. Pichu London has some rear end damage. And Barney Ward's on the apron. Oh, a lot of damage to Barney Ward. Did not see that. He must have kept going. Did not see that. Barney Ward's up there in the points. It's not what he needed. There's Ryan Juke in the new paint scheme. We'll go back and make sure. See what anybody else had damage. There's John Dillon in the Monster Energy paint scheme. I think everybody else is continuing on. But the caution's out for the first time today. And Zach Carlson, the 04, is your leader. So we go back to see what happened to bring out the first caution of the day. The wreck started over here up at the front of the field, and it starts with our points leader, Aaron Williams, who, even though there wasn't a race shown last week, narrowly lost the race at the start-finish line to Mackenzie Robertson, who I was going to say congratulations earlier on. But Aaron Williams was the points leader going into the race and ended up with it still. And there you see right there, P2 London got hooked by Danny Wells. No good angles at all of this wreck. Aaron Williams goes for a spin. Barney Ward goes up and hits Brody Banta and P2 London. Alexandra Jones, I should say, got a piece of it. There goes Connor Breen, Red Bell by. Joseph Bryant hit Aaron Williams. Somebody else did. I think it was Cody Lamas. No, that was maybe Jack Richards. Dylan Young's in it. There's Charles Jackson, Cody Lamas. Oh, Cody Lamas. There's Trent Dunham and Cody Lamas got the damage. Matt Wells, Xavier Livingston. We'll have to have another viewer of that. We'll have to ride on board with Barney Ward and see what he saw. On board with Barney Ward on the degree camera right here. Or the min degree camera, I should say. Actually, I'll just say degree, but anyway, the initial contact, keep it out of the 60 car and you'll see what happens. Pichu came back up in front of Barney. He had nothing he could do right there. Danny Wells go for a spin. It looks like him and Seth Cole got really close together before the contact between the 60 and the other car. The 62, I should say. Barney has a lot of damage though. Wasn't looking for this at all, but tough break for him. But we'll take you back now to live action as we have seen the wreck now on multiple cameras, and we'll update the field. Or I will update the field as Zach Carlson narrowly beat Will Livingston back to the line, and he's going to be your leader. And we'll take you back for the restart here momentarily. We are back. And we hit the line, but we'll be halfway through this race already. So yes, it's a quick one, I know. And Barney Ward is the only driver that retired from the race. He's going to finish dead last today. Not what he needed today. Dylan Young still on the track, and all as well. The other driver, there's points leader Aaron Williams, 38. This is bad for him, but good for everybody else to try and gain points on him. See, other drivers that damage are still on the track. This is where everybody's running right now. You see where your driver or where your favorite driver is running right now. As the pace car is heading to pit road, Zach Carlson, Will Livingston, Matthew McMurray, Jessica Lawrence, Dylan Pote are your top 5. Green flag is out. We're working lap now number 7 of 12. Still plenty of racing to go. This is not a small track. It's one of the bigger tracks on the schedule. Michigan is definitely a great racetrack for racing with a lot of passing and stuff as we've seen already. And Zach Carlson got the jump on Will Livingston. He's trying to pull away from her, but she has to worry about another female, Matthew McMurray. Jessica Lawrence still looking for that first win. Here comes Dylan Pote with help from Eric Burton in the 7. Jacob Rodriguez coming back. The pole sitter is not done yet. As Zach Carlson slid up, here comes Jessica Lawrence to the inside for the lead. Dylan Pote in the 22 and Eric Burton in the 7. Full head of steam right behind her. There's Michael Causey back there in the 09. That Mac Tools Toyota, he's making his first run at the front. Jessica Lawrence led that lap, and here comes Pote to the inside of her for the lead. The Ruby Tuesday Dodge Challenger out of Penske Racing, going under the Turner Motorsports 31 Brent Chevy. That's a lot of talking right there, but still, Dylan's going to try to edge her out off the back straightaway. Jacob Rodriguez, you know he's hungry for a win. I don't even know if he has a top 10 yet this season. He's had a pretty dismal season, that 34 car, but he believes in his team. He thinks he can get a season turned around. He did in the Cup Series as of late. We'll see if he can do it in the Nationwide Series. Michael Causey and Will Livingston are coming. There's Red Bell back there. She's made her way to the front. And Seth Cole's up there for the first time. Look at Will Livingston. Do that every time. That extends. Toyota Camry is very strong right now and working to the front. Going her way to the front. And no pun intended by the sponsor when I said big. And Jacob Rodriguez is taking the lead. We have 3.5 laps to go. We're going to look through the field real quick and see where everybody's at. There's Aaron Williams battling with Jake Rogers. And he's dropping back. P2 London dropped back. There's James McLeod, Blake Cooper. Corey O'Malley started in the back. He's not working his way up that much. New sponsor. There's Connor Breeden's car. There's a few drivers go up a little bit. Whoa, we got some 4-wide racing. This is not going to be good. Keep an eye on this. There could be a wreck. And Will Livingston is the leader. And Seth Cole is all over her for the lead. Are they going to wreck? Yes, they do. Huge crash. This would be the end of the race. Big wreck in the back. Seth Cole to the inside of Will Livingston. Can Seth Cole do something that he did for me? Help me get my first win. No, I'm just kidding. But Seth Cole, he is taking the lead. And Seth Cole is going, he's going to have it. Here comes John Hindley. The drag race to the line. Seth Cole is going to take the yellow flag, and Seth Cole is going to get his first win. Sweet redemption for finishing second at Charlotte. Seth Cole is going to do what I did in his series, in the truck series. He's going to pick up his first ever win in the series of mine, the Mopar Nationwide series, at the same track I picked up my first win in his truck series and in an SRA period, at Michigan. What are the odds? Seth Cole edges out Cody Hitchens and Sean Hindley, and Seth Cole is going to be your winner today in the GameStop Toyota number 20. Sweet revenge from Charlotte when he finished second to Aaron Williams. Seth Cole, first win numero uno for Seth Cole and the 20 team. And it looks like somebody has damage back there. I think one of his good buddies, Mark George, has damage, and he does. Oh, and he's going to give up. Oh, he should stay on the track. He's running in 11th, and he's going to go to pit road. That was a huge wreck in the back. I don't even know who all was in it. Matt Wells is on pit road. Matthew Murray is on there at the front. He got wrecked. John Dillon's going to pit road. A lot of damage to that Monster Energy Chevy. Looks like a monster did just slash through that. Man, destroyed that car. I don't know who else got wrecked right there. Looking for other cars. Jack Richards has damage. Cody Lamas, I don't know if that's a different damage. There's Aaron Williams. I don't know where he's going to end up in this race. Across the line, he's 34th. Man, that's going to be big time points shuffler right there. Ryan Juke, he got damage. I don't know if he must dropped out. Lewis Gordon is out of the race. Blake Cooper is as well. Mark George go back on the track, but I cannot believe he did that. Go back on the track. Gave up 11th place run. He's going to end up 36, I believe. Wow. Seth Cole is going to get your win today. Before we take the checker flag, let's check out what brought the final caution of the day as we approach the finish of this race. Don't go away. Alright, we're going to take a look from the helicopter camera because it's really hard to tell what happens. And we're four wider here, not a good situation. Brock Banta, Matthew McMurray, Jacob Rodriguez up high, Mike Becker, a new driver down low in the 33. As we take a look, does Matthew McMurray hook Brock Banta? Oh, he bounced off of him. Matthew McMurray went up into Jacob Rodriguez, Eric Burton, Luke Walker, Zach Carlson. There's what Mark George gets damaged. Michael Causey goes around the 09. Eric Burton continues on. Mackenzie Robertson, last week's winner, somehow avoided. They're spinning. Zohar Martin clips Michael Causey down there. Carlson continues to spin. Look at Xavier Livingston. Oh, he got through, but Matt Wells not so lucky. Jacob Rodriguez got straightened up by Ryan Acosta. An unintentional assist. Oh, he goes up into Ryan Juke. Joseph Bryant gets by Corey O'Malley. Jack Richards. Danny Wells. There's Ryan Juke going by. He's going to bounce off Jacob Rodriguez right in front of Connor Breeden. And they're wrecking up ahead. John Dillon gets his damage right there. Oh, Jack Richards got clobbered. He's trying to avoid Zach Carlson, who comes up. Gets clobbered by Blake Cooper. Richards going to hit the wall hard. Ryan Acosta is going to have... Oh, how did he avoid that 12 car? What a drive by Ryan Acosta, the winningest driver in Mopar Nationwide Series history. Wow. Now, where does... Somebody going to... Oh, here comes Lewis Gordon right in the back of Blake Cooper. That's where that damage came from. John Dillon hit somebody back there. Look out. Man. Trent Dunn's all the way back there. He wasn't even in this wreck. He's going to gain some spots, though. Wow. That was a vicious hit for some drivers. We're going to go on board with somebody for this wreck. So don't go away. Another replay coming up. On board with your Monster Energy camera here of John Dillon. See what he sees. Dillon ran the back of Matthew Rodriguez right there. I think he hit Ryan Juke. There's where he gets more damage. John Dillon was hoping to have a good first race with his new sponsor, but they did have an onboard camera for him today with the new sponsor. There's with Lewis Gordon clobbers Blake Cooper. Dillon avoids that one, but tough race for John Dillon and that one team. Just been a struggle this season for that one team ever since they won at Daytona. Maybe it was a paint scheme, or we don't know, but just the bad luck continued for the one team and John Dillon. But we'll take you back for the checker flag as Seth Cole is going to win his first career Mopar Nationwide Series race here today at Michigan. And we are back As we're coming off turn 3 and 4 for the final time, and Seth Cole is going to finally get that first career Mopar Nationwide Series victory here today at Michigan. He will win. Sean Henley 2nd, Cody Hitchens 3rd, Mike Becker 4th, Will Livingston 5th, Brock Banta 6th, Red Bell 7th, Eric Burton 8th, Mackenzie Robertson, last week's winner, 9th, and Luke Walker will finish 10th. Didn't finish the Walker part, but anyway, Seth Cole is going to come down and take the checkered flag here at Michigan in a great race we had today. Seth Cole is your unofficial winner here of the CARFAX 250 at Michigan International Speedway. As we wait for the cars to go by and finish this race, it's still shuffling positions. You see your top 28, and it is now official. And congrats to Seth Cole and the whole 20 Joe Gibbs Racing team on the victory. You look at your top 6 finishers were rookies, so good day for the rookies today. Red Bell, the highest veteran driver today. She finished 7th. She's been on a roll lately. She gives them top 10 finally in running goods. So good first race for her and her new sponsor. So Red Bell, good job and all that. Brock Banta had a good run today. He needed it. Will Livingston, hadn't talked about her much since the beginning of the season. Mike Becker, his first probably good run in the 33 car since he took over for Alexander Dawson. There's Cody Hitchens. Great rebound for him. He's been struggling lately since he won at Texas. Good run for him. Sean Henley finished it behind good friend Seth Cole. He will definitely take 2nd place, but I know he probably wanted to win today, but he already has 2 wins, so he probably has nothing to complain about. Good points day for both. Seth actually will probably be up in the top 10 if he isn't already. Eric Burton, his first probably good run in the 7 car since he took over. Mackenzie Robertson, good backup or good follow-up of her win, even though I had no footage of it, which I apologize again. And Luke Walker, good run for him. See Xavier Livingston, Dylan Poche, Jessica Lawrence, James McLeod, Danny Wells, your top 15. There's your top 28. And you go down. Notables that were out of the race, you see Barney Ward down there going to finish last. This is going to be hurt him in the points big time. Matthew Murray, who has a couple wins this season, going to hurt him as well. And you see Aaron Williams will finish 33rd today. Charles Jackson 32nd. Cody Lamas, Jack Richards, Dylan Young. Brody Banter, who looked like had a good run going, finished 28th, as well as Michael Causey, who got spun out. He ended up 19th up there. But there's your results from today's race. Seth Cole and everybody else retires from the race in their pit stall. And there you go. This race is in the books. And now that it is over, we will go take a look at the point standings after Michigan. So don't go away. And race 15 is officially in the books. And now we go to a road course. Yippee, not really. But we have to. Road America is where we're going to next for the Road America 200. Should be an interesting race up there in Wisconsin. Hello, Wisconsin! That 70 Show reference, if you watched it, you know what I mean. But that's our next race, and that's a great show, by the way, one of my favorites. Here's your point standings after 15 races. Aaron Williams, points lead, mostly gone. Corey O'Malley didn't finish much better, so he didn't really help himself. Danny Wells finished about 15th, so he's up there kinda. Got a lot closer. Jessica Lawrence creeping up there, still hanging around about the same spot all year long in the points, but she's still been under the radar and right there in 4th. Barney Ward took a big hit. He's now 5th in points. Seth Cole with the win jumps up to 6th. Sean Henley's now 7th. Brody Vance is 8th. Michael Causey's 9th. And Red Bell has jumped into the top 10. She's worked her way up. She's had some top 10s lately. And another thing that's really impressive about Red Bell, 0 DNFs through 15 races. That could be another reason. She has completed 99% of the laps. Keep that in mind. Red Bell has been the Iron Man of the series, I think, so far. Well, I should say Iron Woman. Don't know if that's a good reference, but oh well. But anyway, you go down a little bit, and see your top 20 in points right now, where they are and where they stand. That doesn't look good with those 3 6s right there. Here's some more of the points. So all the drivers are still looking for a better season. There's still a lot of time to go, but if you continue to do bad, it's just going to hurt you even more. And Jacob actually finished in the top 5. I thought he hadn't, but all the people that have raced every race so far apparently have been in the top 10 at least once now. But you got all the way down here. I'll just show the rest. But for these drivers, they won't be up anytime soon. They can just see their stats right now. But yeah, Aaron Williams, still your points leader, but Seth Cole is his talk of the day. And I'm sorry, guys, it's been a little bit of a time away from making races. I started school back Wednesday, so I already have been going back to school and all that. And that's why I haven't been making races. So it's going to be slowing down a bunch again. I'm going to try to do stuff on weekends like I am right now. So keep that in mind. If I don't have as many races up, just bear with me. We'll get through this. And I'll finally get through these series hopefully soon. Focusing mainly on my two main series. My other two series will start back. Maybe, I don't know when, but they will be eventually. So my trucks and my pro series are going to be on hiatus still for a bit. But just stay tuned for the Mopar Nationwide series, the Mountain Race series. They're still going strong. Championship battles are still good for both series, as well as the chase coming up for my Mountain Race series. So just keep an eye on both. And I hope you guys enjoyed today's race here at Michigan. Congrats to Seth Cole one last time for his first career victory. And I will see you guys at Road America. Yippee.